You know what? You know what? You guys want a good you guys want a good free MMORPG story while you wait for the paid one, which you should pay for.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm here for it. Give us to me.
So I've played a lot of MMORPGs. Basically, if you can name it, I've played it. So there's this one
Adventure
MMORPG.
Quest Online 3D.
Yeah, it's pretty dog shit, but yeah, I've played it.
Yes, you're based. Okay.
Adventure Quest World 2D, however, absolutely incredible. I'll quickly side rail by saying that I'm pretty fucking significant in Adventure Quest World. So first, the Adventure Quest World things. They once, because you know there's the 13 Lords of Chaos in Adventure Quest World, right? They once did this little raffle across the entire player base, where 13 players were to be picked. You know, they flavored it as like a champions against chaos or whatever thing, where 13 players got literally all the DLC content. I got that. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, I own all DLC content in Adventure Quest World, despite not own, because usually you have to like be premium in all of their other games to get that. But I didn't do that, but I just got that anyways. And anyways, okay, so the other story, the actual story is, there was this one MMORPG. You might know about it, called Terra.
I used to play Terra, yes!
Yes, I really like Terra. See, there is a really funny quirk about Terra. Terra is the only MMORPG where you can get a boob job. I'm not saying not like there's a boob slider.
No.
You
have to pay to get them bigger.
Actual boob job. It's an actual straight up, you go get plastic surgery and you can get bigger boobs than the sliders allow.
No, like it was literally like an in-game thing where like if you wanted bigger boobs, you could, I remember this.
Now that I thought was really cool. So obviously, my character had a boob job. I mean, come on.
Of course, yeah.
Of course.
And those were really expensive. So I was, just playing with my, admittedly very hornily designed character who was wearing a bikini with a jacket over their shoulders and like a captain's hat. She looked very classy. But very much nonetheless, you see this character, you would assume that the player is like a male gooner. Right? And I was grinding for this very obscure mount that isn't even a good mount. I just wanted it because I liked it aesthetically. And I was grinding this like dungeon over and over for it solo because no one else is doing this.
Right.
Then I come across this other player who they have like a lolly model. And, that would also make you assume like, all right, here's a weird guy, right?
Yeah.
But then we were like, hey, so we're like the only people ever running this. Do you want to party up? And then me and them partied up. And we ran the same dungeon for like 2 hours. And then we were like, hey, I was like, hey, how long are you gonna be doing this? And they're like, I'm getting this mount. And I was like, yeah, me too. And then they were like, hey, you want to add me on Skype? And I was like, yeah, sure. And they were like, yeah, well, I'm just thinking if we're going to keep doing this, we might as well like be in a Skype call.
Makes sense.
Then they added me on Skype. They called me and then I'm like, hi. And they're like, hi. And then we both just like scream at the same time, you're a girl!
Hey, listen, it happens sometimes.
We both found the one female player in the player base.
I'm proud of you. You found each other. Also, chat, move to Iceland or I guess Prime or Sub or whatever. But we're going to an ad break real fast before we get back to some Gamba.